hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, Entertain? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. So in this video, guys, we're talking Karlissa. Now, she did the interview with Jason Lee. A lot of the information was regurgitated because she has done other interviews before. So y'all not going to get no full recap like that. But one thing that I don't know if I wasn't listening right to her other interviews, I didn't know she got 3 baby daddies. That's the one thing that gagged me. I was like, whoa. I thought she had 2. I thought she had one baby father for Blueface and the other with Kaylee and Andre. I didn't know that it was 3, so I gagged when I found that out. I didn't know that was the case, but Karlissa kind of explained, the backstory that she always tells about how Blueface had to. In the interview I'm referring to, that she said all this information on before, is Tasha K. It's a girl, Tasha K. Apparently, she's supposed to be boxing Tasha K. I'm trying to see where. Are y'all going to Not As TV? Huh? Because Zeus, y'all haven't had a boxing match in I don't know how long. And Tasha K don't even mess with Zeus like that. Or it may be like celebrity boxing or something. So we found out that, she had the 3 kids by the 3 dads. And she always was kind of longing to have like a father figure in the kid's life. So that's how all that was able to even happen, right? So she explains how Blue became sort of angry one day because I guess his dad said that, I guess one point Andre went to jail, which is Andre's the brother, and the dad was like, oh yeah, he's not coming out. And he said since that day, she never seen Blueface smile the same like anymore. By the way, y'all had to throw that in there. Karlissa's a baddie, okay? We need to start on OG baddies, Natalie. Please put it on Lemmy Pepper's, paper of assignments, because we need to start mom baddies, because Karlissa is a baddie, okay? Every time we see her on interviews and just press in general, she's always put together, okay? No wonder Blueface is always angry, because he probably has rappers trying to get at her. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can see it, okay? Now, one thing I respect about Miss Karlissa is she was putting them into, sort of pursuing the entertainment industry young. She didn't wait till they got older. That's one thing that I like. I know some people don't agree with it because it's kind of like you're forcing your kid to do something that, they may not like. But I feel like if you're trying to go in the entertainment industry, whether it be acting, all that stuff, it's really good to start young rather than later, because it's better, okay? It actually teaches you more. You learn mistakes earlier than later. So Blueface, you guys, was putting to classes. He used to book jobs and all that stuff. Him and Andre. Better yet, y'all, somebody sent me a video and Andre was in a Christmas movie, you guys. He was in a Christmas movie. I don't know if Karlissa took the post down by then. I think he did. Okay, she did. It was a Christmas movie. I don't know if it was Home Alone or it was another Christmas movie where he was literally the only black character in the Christmas movie as a kid. So you just see them singing like a Christmas carol or whatever. And I think it was like a blog page or her page that posted it, but I think they took it down because she was just like, oh my God, Andre's gonna be mad at me. So they took it out, y'all. I just look. Okay. So she kind of pushed them onto getting into the entertainment industry, and she said Blueface was booking jobs left and right, and he was going to be their escape into getting into like the industry. So it was Blueface that was going to be like the open gates to get in there, right? Now, she talked about how Blueface was, he was getting money as he was young because they didn't have it that good, right? Entertainers, don't judge me. Let me tell y'all, let me spill a tea about me real quick. So when I was like young, right? It's these things called focus groups. And it's I didn't steal money, so don't come for me. I wasn't scamming and none of that. I finesse. There's a difference. I don't do it no more, so I don't care to tell the story because y'all can't do that now. But I used to finesse focus groups. So that means like they'll be like, we need a dad who works 2 jobs and have 1 child. We need a guy who's in his 20s who has a dog and lives alone. So my little ass, I used to sign up for the focus groups, and they either used to have them by Zoom or they used to have them by like online. Like they used to have them like these little online boards where like you don't even have to kind of show your face after one interview. You just kind of do your thing. Man, I used to get so much money for them things. Because my job, I have a beard. So when I grow out, I look old. So anytime I would make sure to grow out my beard a lot when I was younger, just so I could finesse. And act like I was somebody I wasn't, which I know it's not right or whatever, but hey, that was one way of getting to the money. Okay, my parents are nobody, but they'll be all right. And I wasn't stealing money from nobody. Okay, I just didn't maybe output the right information when it comes to certain things, focus group things, but hey, I wasn't stealing. All right, so Blueface was doing some sort of thing. It kind of was confusing to me. I don't know if Karlissa didn't want to go too deep into it. But he was getting money in some way. And there was a point in time where Karlissa needed money for something to get out Andre and to get Andre like lawyers and stuff. And the Blueface basically was like, hey, get the money from me, get it from this. And she said that she kind of broke down because she was just like, wow, like this boy really is like busting his ass hustling. And she got the coin. And she said she didn't even know how to finesse. Blueface already knew how to finesse. That's why I be telling y'all, like, y'all think this man is dumb. He's not dumb. This man is very smart. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's very strategic. He's very planned. Okay? He just does these little things to get y'all riled up, to keep his name in the press, because he knows that's the only way that he'll be able to garnish a good amount of income is to finesse the way that he finesses. So that man is not dumb. All right? So in the interview, guys, we get to Rock. Okay? So we all heard the story about when she was working with Rock at the soul food place, and the lady said, she is your responsibility. I guess some voodoo lady or something came and said, she is your responsibility, and she will be at a Tamar concert. I'm playing, but yeah, after that was told to her, she thought that was going to be her responsibility. She thought that was going to be something she was gonna be in charge of, so she got scared, y'all. She didn't want to do it no more. Okay, so she took Chrisean under her wing, was basically having her do certain things with the restaurant, and then Zeus came involved. Now this is what I didn't know. Now she said that Chrisean went behind her back. Now I can see this happen. I ain't gonna lie to you, I really can. I'm not saying it because Chrisean's sneaky, but I'm saying it because Chrisean's smarter than what she tries to put off. Because I guess she told Chrisean about a show idea she had of her and her family with Blue and everything, with everybody. And she was going to try to sell it to Zeus. But Zeus said, nah. But Chrisean said, nah, nigga. So I guess when she went to meet for baddies, she told Zeus, why don't you do a reality show with me and Blue, nigga? You get a lot of money, nigga. So then they said yes. So it got accepted. But they didn't end up going through with Karlissa's idea. That's why she has her show, Sit Talks. Make sure you guys watch the show. It's toxic spelled backwards. Sit Talks, okay? So Sit Talks, you guys, is a show that basically Karlissa, it's like her own crazy love, but it revolves on her family. Now, I seen a clip of it where she was tussling on the floor. It looked a little fake to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, she said when she dropped off Chrisean to baddies, she said all the girls had Chanel bags, Prada, Louis, and Chrisean was barefoot with some sandals. When I tell you, I screamed. I said, not you trying to make it seem like Chrisean was a bum amongst queens, okay? And Karlissa called Blueface, who was cussing him out. It was like, why would you let Chrisean go out like that? Like, you send her off to baddies and she looks like a buffoon. And Blueface was just like, nah, she good. And Karlissa basically asked her, she was like, you're gonna be okay? Chrisean, she'll give a crap, nobody think about her. So she was like, yeah, I'm good, nigga. I'm good, nigga. Which kind of shows, that's why with certain opportunities, you're not gonna be 100% ready for. You just gotta have to do it. Okay, you're just gonna have to take a leap on faith and do your big one. And that's what kind of Chrisean did. Now she needs to stop doing her big one in life and stop hitting people upside their head. Now that's the only thing. Okay. Now on to Jaidyn. Of course, we know the Jaidyn story of him getting with her young, living together. Her getting on birth control so early, which nowadays, girl, back in the days, girl, that's crazy. For Karlissa may have really have been like really loved her kids down, because imagine moms back in that day talking about a girl that young getting on birth control. Like, girl, Bookie Bat, what are you doing? Like, that was crazy. But she did agree to it. Now Jason Lee called her out on the racism, okay? Because she's called Karlissa thick, okay? She said some racist things. She said some colorist things. So she says she kind of agrees with the ideology, which I think is very ignorant, that, black people should be with black people, white people should be with white people. Now, do I think life would be a little bit easier? Maybe, but it's ignorant though. Like, people fall in love with who they fall in love with, so you can't really determine, what should be with what. But she said she grew in the 70s, so that's what, like, the ideology they kind of have. But she said she's learning now to not think like that. So she had a hard time with Blueface not being with a black girl. So Jason's like, what about Chrisean? She's black, but Karlissa said she's too light. I'm like, see, you can never be satisfied, Miss Karlissa. Like, you're gonna have to pick one. But she says she's growing. Oh, she's trying to grow, she's trying to learn. Okay. Now we get to the whole fight situation with Chrisean. She said she threw the jar at Chrisean because she felt as if she was being disrespectful. And she says that Blueface only said, hey, throw that thing out on her again, and I'm gonna pin her on you. He says he only did that because she felt like he was testing her gangster. So she felt like, if you're gonna test my gangster, I'm gonna see what you're gonna do, because at the end of the day, you are my son. So, like, what's up? Okay. And of course, we saw what happened with that. She in a buka baka boo. And then that was the last time she ever seen Chrisean. The last time she seen Chrisean as of lately was when she visited the son. Ain't that crazy? That's literally the last time they saw each other, after she boop bop beat bop buka baka boo her upside her head. Okay, through glass jars. And she said that one of the second glass jars connected at Chrisean's head. All right. Now, with the whole relationship drama and everything, this is another interesting tidbit. She feels as if, Jaidyn Alexis is the narcissist. Now, I don't agree with that 100%. Do I think that she's a little bit smarter than what she's putting out to be? Yes. But do I see her being a big narc? No. Because the way that she obeys, trust and obey, Blueface, I don't see no narc energy on that girl. I'm sorry. She's too obedient. Narcs aren't obedient. I said we. I'm a narc. They do what they want. Narcs do what they want. Maybe I am a narc. Hey, narcs do what they want. They don't obey easily. Like, it's very hard for narcs to obey easily. So I just don't see that energy on her. She basically says that she feels as if she kind of sent off Blueface, like, hey, go get the money from Chrisean. Now, I could kind of see that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could kind of see that. Because I think she saw that Chrisean was becoming like a bigger name. And she's like, hey, like, if do what you got to do, like, go get the money and come back. Now, I do think he was over there hauling her coin and bringing it back to Jaidyn. I think that 100%. And I think that's kind of what woke up Rock when she realized he was taking the coin and sending it off to Javon and them. I think that's what kind of, open her eyes. All right. Now, Karlissa detailed in this interview as well that, some of our famous rappers, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, all tried to get at her. Now, if y'all haven't seen Karlissa back in the days, y'all are missing out, because Miss Karlissa was that girl. Miss Karlissa looked good. All right. The girl was sickening in the 90s, in the 80s especially, and early 90s. She looked good. Okay, you couldn't tell Karlissa anything. I'm gonna show you guys some throwback pictures of Karlissa back in the heyday. See, this is Karlissa serving Miss Beyonce. Okay, you see her? She has a tatas out, licious. You don't do dishes. Licious. Okay, she looks really good. We see another picture right here. Come on now, I could believe that 100%. Karlissa's still pretty now to this day, in my opinion. Okay, now at the end they played a game, which to me was Instead of doing like a smasher pass, also 50 Cent tried to get at her too. She talks about that a little bit in there too. Instead of doing a smasher pass, they do posts that if she would take it back or not, posts that she said about people, in particular Chrisean and Blueface. And Jason Lee gave her like a ball gag to kind of insinuate that she needs to shut up. Now, here's the thing. I don't like a lot of the stuff that Karlissa says, right? But my whole thing is, if you're gonna let the internet exploit you, monetize it. I hate when people let the internet monetize them and they don't monetize themselves. That's why with the baddies, a lot of them, I hate when they just rant on Instagram, because it's like, I know people are like, oh, they get paid from Instagram, not as much as other platforms. I can tell you that from fact. I know a lot of people that get paid on social platforms. Instagram Live not paying that much. I can guarantee you. Why do you think it's easy that people get kicked off on it? So I hate when like the baddies and all that. I'm like, why don't you guys go on Bigo, start a YouTube, do this? Because it's like, I'd rather it be monetized than you not making money from it and being clown. To me, that's dumb. Okay. So I just wish that she could monetize her foolishness more than just the show. Okay. Now about ended the interview. I think Karlissa, even though I think she's very toxic, my mama talks it too. So hey, what can I talk? Okay. I do think that she's funny. I will say that. Like, she gives me a good laugh. All right. Let me know what you guys think about this interview, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.